Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called The Money Orgy is Over. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. I know this is going to come as a shock to a lot of people out there. The money orgy is over. Let me repeat that. The money orgy is over. That's right. Low interest rates, done and gone. High paying jobs, most of those gone. They're disappearing faster than ever. And I know what you're thinking. You're saying there are a lot of help wanted ads and all sorts of jobs being posted, and they're saying they're not being filled. Well, what's really happening is these jobs that they claim are so wonderful, they're very low paying, or they're part-time. Do you think you're going to find a summer job or any kind of part-time job this year? Well, a lot of those jobs have now become part-time with travel at your expense. They'll tell you can only work at this restaurant for 2 to 3 hours a day, and then we want you to drive across town and work for 2 hours at another location. What about finding a good job and working long hours and saving your money and climbing the corporate ladder to advance your career? Well, that's how it used to be. Now, C-suite jobs like CEOs, CIOs, and CFOs are becoming temp jobs. You would think that's insane. How could a CEO job be a temp job? Well, they will tell you when you apply for the job, and if you receive it, they'll tell you, don't buy a house because we don't know what's going to happen over the next 6 months. And that, of course, is a lie. They do know because they routinely fire people after 6 months so that they can replace them with another temp CIO, CEO, and CFO. They don't want to be burdened by long-term employees and their constant demands for more raises and more benefits. Remember when venture capital firms were throwing money at 25-year-olds regardless of how stupid their ideas were? That's over. VCs are cutting way back on what and how much money they will finance a new startup for. And if your idea involves pitching a company or a manufacturer that makes anything overseas because you want to be clever and use foreign slave labor to lower the price on your commodity, well, guess what? They won't give you a dime for that. Did you think they were going to finance your stupid idea and then make it reliant on disrupted supply chains linked to overseas slave labor suppliers? Well, good luck with it. They're not going to do it. So time to change course. Did you think you were going to keep using your credit card to fill the gaps in between jobs going forward? Well, good luck with that because they are slashing people's credit card limits left and right. How about selling some of your stuff for a lot of money? Well, you used to be able to do that, but even that's getting harder. You want to sell a house? Home prices are dropping. Going to a pawn shop and selling some of your stuff that way will prove more disappointing than ever because you won't be able to raise as much money as you hoped. Pawn shops that used to offer you 40 cents on the dollar for your junk will now offer you 25 cents on the dollar if you're lucky. If it's jewelry, maybe even less. Remember, when people would go out on dates and expect a free meal, well, that's a thing of the past. Now people will meet for coffee and everyone pays their own tab. Remember when interest rates would increase dramatically on mortgages and loans years ago, and that would also raise the interest rates on savings accounts? Well, not anymore. Mortgage rates are now over 5%, but the national average for interest rates on your savings accounts have only risen to about 0.13%. Basically, if you took your money out of the bank and you just hid it somewhere under a tree or under a bookshelf, then it would be worth about the same amount as if you left it in the bank. So what do you do if the money orgy in your career or your household budget or your lifestyle comes to an end? Well, a lot of people are looking for second and third jobs. They're selling cars they don't need. They're canceling their memberships that they don't want. And they're cutting back on all their expenses. Will that be enough to save them? Well, that depends on how much they save and how much they're making. Good luck living in a post-money orgy society, because that's where this is all headed. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Bye-bye.